You were born with power, but the world taught you to be powerless. Most people walk through life unaware that they possess something far more powerful than money, position, or intelligence: the power of will. Napoleon Hill called it the definite major purpose, a burning desire backed by an unshakable belief that no matter what happens, you will not be broken. Strength doesn't begin in the muscles, it begins in the mind. And the mind is like a battlefield, where every thought either feeds your defeat or your domination. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Napoleon Hill. So when the storm hits, will you curse the wind, or will you set your sail? What if I told you the worst thing that ever happened to you was your greatest gift? You don't rise when life is easy. You rise when you're backed into a corner with no one to save you but yourself. That's when you learn what you're really made of. Napoleon Hill teaches us success is never handed, it is forged. In pain, in failure, in nights spent alone, questioning if it's even worth it. But the strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. Pain does not break the strong, it reveals them. You are not your circumstance, you are the decision to rise above it. Control your mind, or it will control you. Most people are ruled by fear, by doubt, by the opinions of others. But Napoleon Hill reminds us, the mind is a tool. It can be a servant or a savage master. Your thoughts shape your emotions shape your actions, and your actions shape your destiny. The moment you truly decide that you will master your mind is the moment the world starts bending to your will, not the other way around. Think strong, act strong, become unbreakable. Show me a man without purpose, and I'll show you a man already dead. You cannot be strong in a chaotic world unless your heart burns with a reason so powerful that failure becomes irrelevant, a reason so intense that even your pain becomes your fuel. Napoleon Hill called it definiteness of purpose, not a wish, not a dream, a fire in your soul that says, this is who I am, this is what I will do, and nothing will stop me. You need that level of obsession, that hunger, that refusal to back down. Without it, life will crush you. With it, you will crush life. Indecision is the silent killer of strength. You want to be strong, then decide. Decide to cut off all paths of weakness, all excuses, all backup plans. Napoleon Hill said, successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Weak people hesitate, doubt, and wait for permission. The strong, they command their destiny. A man who decides is a man who cannot be stopped, because his fate is already sealed, not by chance, but by choice. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Faith is not a spiritual luxury, it is a psychological weapon. Faith in yourself, in your vision, in your ability to overcome anything. Napoleon Hill believed faith is the only antidote to fear. When fear whispers you can't, faith screams back, I will. You build faith by acting, by failing, by rising again. Each time you refuse to quit, your inner strength grows, until eventually you become the kind of person who looks the impossible in the eye and smiles. Strength isn't what you show the world. It's what you control in silence. Anger, fear, panic, these emotions destroy men. But not you. You are not here to feel everything. You are here to command yourself. Napoleon Hill understood emotional control is a higher form of power. It allows you to think clearly when others break, to respond with force when others retreat. The strong man is not the loudest, he is the calmest, the one who keeps walking, even when his world is falling apart. You are not fighting the world, you are fighting yourself. Doubt, laziness, self-sabotage, these are your real enemies, not the economy, not your boss, not your past. Napoleon Hill warns us, the most dangerous prison is the one you build in your mind. You stay stuck not because you're weak, but because you keep believing the lies your fear tells you. It's time to kill the old self, the version of you that quits, that hesitates, that doubts. To stay strong, you must become someone else, someone worthy of winning. The difference between the strong and the weak is just one more attempt. Most people stop at failure. The strong keep going, and that's the only reason they win. Napoleon Hill said, persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. No man becomes great without learning to suffer forward. Every failure is a lesson, every setback is fuel, and every no brings you closer to your ultimate yes. Keep going, even if it hurts, especially if it hurts. You will never be stronger than your habits. Your habits create your future, not your dreams, not your intentions, your daily actions. Napoleon Hill knew success belongs to those who act with purpose, every day, without excuse, without emotion, Discipline is freedom. Discipline is control. Discipline is the ultimate form of self-respect. You don't wait for motivation. You become the force that moves mountains. Don't run from your pain. Use it. The world tells you to escape, numb, distract. But Napoleon Hill said, there is genius in pain if you learn how to transmute it. Your heartbreak, your failure, your trauma, that is your greatest power source. If you turn it into drive, into focus, into art. The most powerful men are forged by their darkest hours. They turn pain into discipline, suffering into skill, loss into legacy. You want to stay strong in any situation? Then stop wishing it didn't hurt. Start using the hurt to build something eternal. One day you'll be gone. What will remain? Your strength is not for you alone. It is for those who come after you, for your name, for your legacy. Napoleon Hill said, what the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But you must first become the kind of person worthy of that achievement. Stay strong, not for comfort, not for pride, but because somewhere someone is watching you, hoping to learn how to survive. Let your strength become a message. Let your pain become a map. Let your life be proof that the human spirit cannot be broken. This world doesn't need more comfort. It needs more warriors. Warriors of the spirit. Warriors of the mind. People who walk into the fire and come out stronger. You've just spent an hour feeding your mind with one truth. Strength is a choice. Not given. Not found. Chosen. So choose. Every day, every moment, in every storm. And when they ask how you stayed strong, you'll say, because I refused to be anything else. Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. Napoleon Hill,